Hello and welcome. In this video we will learn about Eminem, one of the most famous rappers in the world. Eminem is not just a singer. He is a fighter, a dreamer, and a strong man. His real name is Marshall Bruce Mathers III. He was born on October 17, 1972, in a small city called St. Joseph, in the United States. His life was not easy. He did not have money, and he faced many problems when he was young. But he did not give up. He worked hard and believed in himself. Today, the world knows him as Eminem, the man who changed the face of rap music. When Eminem was a child, he lived with his mother. They moved many times, so he could not stay in one school for long. He was often alone, and sometimes he was bullied. But even in difficult times, Eminem found something special: music. He loved words. He loved to write. He started to write poems and songs. He found a way to share his feelings with music. People told Eminem that he could not be a rapper. At that time, most rappers were black, and Eminem is white. Many people laughed at him. But he did not stop. He practiced every day. He joined rap battles and showed everyone his talent. He was fast, smart, and full of energy. One day, a famous rapper named Dr. Dre heard Eminem's music. Dr. Dre helped Eminem make his first big album. That was the start of something amazing. Eminem's songs are full of emotion. He talks about his life, his pain, and his dreams. He is honest in his music. Many people love him because they feel the same way. His music gives hope. It shows that even if life is hard, you can still become great. Eminem did not become famous in one day. He failed many times. He made mistakes. He had problems with his family. He even fought drug addiction. But he never stopped trying. He came back stronger each time. That is why his story is so inspiring. This audiobook will take you through Eminem's life, from his poor childhood to his success in the music world. You will learn about his hard work, his music, and how he became a legend. Eminem shows us that anything is possible. It does not matter where you come from. It does not matter how hard your life is. If you believe in yourself, if you work hard, and if you never give up, you can make your dreams come true. So, are you ready to learn about Eminem's amazing journey? Let's begin. Chapter 1: Early Life and Troubled Childhood. Eminem was born on October 17, 1972. His real name is Marshall Bruce Mathers III. He was born in a small city called St. Joseph, in the state of Missouri, in the United States. When he was very young, his father left the family. Eminem never saw his father again. His mother, Debbie Mathers, raised him alone. Eminem and his mother had a hard life. They did not have much money. They lived in many small houses and sometimes in poor neighborhoods. They moved a lot, from city to city, and even from one school to another. Because of this, Eminem found it hard to make friends. He felt like he did not belong anywhere. At school, Eminem was quiet and shy. Some kids bullied him. One day, he was badly hurt by another boy and had to stay in the hospital for several days. This made his school life even harder. He missed many classes, and his grades were not good. But there was one thing he really loved: English class. He enjoyed reading and writing. He liked to learn new words. Even though he was not good in other subjects, he was good with words. Eminem started writing songs when he was just a boy. He also liked comic books and storytelling. He used his imagination to escape from the problems in his life. At home, things were not easy. His mother had many personal problems. Sometimes she took medicine that made her act in strange ways. Eminem and his mother often fought. Their home was not peaceful. When Eminem was a teenager, he moved to Detroit, a big city in Michigan. Most of the people in his neighborhood were black, and Eminem was one of the few white boys there. He felt different. But he also felt inspired by the music in the city. He listened to hip-hop and started writing his own rap lyrics. He practiced every day. He learned how to rhyme and how to rap fast. He wanted to become great, even though many people laughed at him. Life was still hard. Eminem had many jobs, like working in restaurants or washing dishes. He tried to help his family. He also dropped out of high school when he was 17 years old because he failed many subjects. But he never stopped writing music. He had a dream to become a rapper. Even when no one believed in him, he believed in himself. Eminem's early life was full of pain and problems. But those hard times helped him become strong. He learned to use music to share his story. His childhood was not happy, but it made him who he is today. In the next chapter, we will see how he created a new name for himself and started his journey in the world of rap music. Chapter 2: The Birth of Slim Shady. Eminem's life changed when he created a new name for himself. This name was Slim Shady. Slim Shady was not just a name, it was a different side of Eminem. Slim Shady was wild, funny, angry, and full of energy. Eminem used Slim Shady to say things he could not say as Marshall Mathers. This was the beginning of something big. Eminem got the idea for Slim Shady one day when he was sitting on the toilet, thinking. He thought of a name that sounded cool and fun. He liked the word slim because he was skinny. He liked shady because it sounded dark and mysterious. And just like that, Slim Shady was born. Slim Shady helped Eminem show a new style. He started writing songs that were funny, fast, and shocking. He talked about real problems but used jokes and strong words to tell his stories. People started to notice him. In 1997, Eminem made a short album called the Slim Shady EP. It was not very famous, but some people in the rap world heard it and were surprised by his talent. One very important person heard the music: Dr. Dre, a famous rapper and music producer. Dr. Dre was very successful. When he heard Eminem's music, he was shocked. He could not believe the rapper was white. But he liked the sound, the words, and the energy. Dr. Dre decided to call Eminem and work with him. This was a big moment in Eminem's life. He flew to Los Angeles to meet Dr. Dre. Together, they made new songs, using the Slim Shady style. In 1999, they released the Slim Shady LP. This album became very popular. It sold millions of copies and made Eminem a star. People loved Slim Shady's music. It was different. It was bold. Some people were shocked by the strong words in his songs, but many fans said he was just being honest. He talked about real life, about pain, about anger, and about growing up with problems. He used jokes and rap to tell stories in a new way. With the birth of Slim Shady, Eminem found his voice. He was not just a normal rapper. He was now a rapper with a message and a special style. He had something to say, and the world was listening. But success also brought new problems. Some people didn't like the words in his songs. Some said he was too angry or too rude. But Eminem said Slim Shady was just a part of him, a way to let out his feelings and show the world who he really was. Slim Shady changed Eminem's life. He went from a poor boy in Detroit to one of the most talked about rappers in the world. And this was just the beginning. In the next chapter, we will learn about how the Slim Shady LP made Eminem famous all over the world. Chapter 3: Breakthrough with the Slim Shady LP. In 1999, Eminem released his first big album called the Slim Shady LP. This album changed his life. It was the moment when Eminem became a superstar in the music world. Eminem worked on the album with Dr. Dre, one of the best music producers in hip-hop. Dr. Dre helped him make the music sound powerful and fresh. Together, they created songs that were different from anything people had heard before. The album had strong beats, fast raps, and clever words. It also had a lot of emotion and truth. When the Slim Shady LP came out, it became a big hit. People all over the world started to notice Eminem. The album sold millions of copies very quickly. It was played on the radio, on TV, and in homes everywhere. Eminem became famous almost overnight. The songs on the album were bold and honest. One of the most popular songs was My Name Is. In this song, Eminem introduced himself to the world as Slim Shady. He used funny lines, crazy stories, and sharp rhymes. People liked it because it was new and exciting. Eminem didn't try to be like anyone else. He was just himself, honest, angry, funny, and real. But not everyone liked the album. Some people were shocked by the words Eminem used. His lyrics talked about violence, drugs, and family problems. Some adults and news people said the songs were bad for young people. They did not understand that Eminem was sharing his pain through music. He was not trying to hurt anyone. He was just telling his story. Even with the criticism, the Slim Shady LP won many awards. Eminem won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. This was a huge honor for him. He had gone from being poor and unknown to being one of the most famous rappers in the world. It was a dream come true. This album was not only about success. It was also a message. Eminem was saying, "I am here. I have something to say." He gave hope to many people who felt lost or weak. He showed them that even if life is hard, you can still rise. Eminem's life changed very fast after the album's release. He started touring and performing on big stages. He met fans from different countries. But he also felt pressure. Fame is not easy, and many people were now watching his every move. Still, the Slim Shady LP was the start of something big. It opened the door for more music, more fans, and more stories. Eminem had made his breakthrough, and the world was ready to listen. In the next chapter, we will see how Eminem's next album, the Marshall Mathers LP, took him even higher, and brought even more challenges. Chapter 4. Rise to Fame with the Marshall Mathers LP. After the success of the Slim Shady LP, Eminem was no longer just a new rapper. He was now a star. But he wanted to do more. In the year 2000, Eminem released his next big album, the Marshall Mathers LP. This album made him even more famous. It became one of the best-selling rap albums of all time. The name of the album is special. Marshall Mathers is Eminem's real name. This album was more personal. He talked about his real life, not just Slim Shady's crazy stories. He shared his feelings, his pain, and his anger. The songs were deep, powerful, and emotional. One of the most famous songs from this album is Stan. It tells the story of a fan who writes letters to Eminem. The fan becomes angry when Eminem does not write back. The story is sad, but it shows how music can touch people's lives. Many people say Stan is one of the best rap songs ever written. Another popular song is The Real Slim Shady. In this song, Eminem makes fun of other celebrities and the music business. He uses humor and fast rhymes. The song became a huge hit. It was played on radio and TV all over the world. It even won a Grammy Award. The Marshall Mathers LP made Eminem a global superstar. He was no longer just famous in America. Now, people in Europe, Asia, and many other places knew his name. His concerts were full of fans, and his face was on magazines and TV shows. But with more fame came more problems. Some people did not like Eminem's words. They said his songs were too angry or too rude. Some groups tried to stop his music from being played. But Eminem said he was just telling the truth. He was not trying to be a role model. He was using music to talk about real life. Even with all the hate and criticism, Eminem stayed strong. He continued to rap and make music. He said what he felt. Many fans respected him for being honest. They felt close to him because he spoke about things they also felt: pain, fear, and hope. Eminem's rise to fame was not easy. He was a young man from a poor background. Many people told him he would never make it. But he worked hard, stayed true to himself, and proved them wrong. The Marshall Mathers LP was not just an album, it was a message to the world: Eminem is here to stay. This album made history. It showed that rap music can be smart, emotional, and powerful. Eminem became more than a rapper. He became a voice for many people. In the next chapter, we will look at the controversies and media backlash that followed his success, and how Eminem handled the storm. Chapter 5. Controversies and Media Backlash. After Eminem became famous, not everyone was happy with his music. Many people liked his songs, but others were very angry. They did not like the things he said in his lyrics. Some people thought his words were too strong, too rude, or too dangerous. This started a lot of controversies and media backlash. A controversy is when many people argue about something. In Eminem's case, people argued about his songs. He rapped about violence, drugs, problems at home, and even famous people. Some groups said his music was bad for young people. They wanted his songs to be banned from the radio and TV. The media, newspapers, TV shows and reporters, talked about Eminem all the time. Some said he was a bad influence. They showed angry parents who did not want their children to listen to his music. Eminem was often in the news, not just for his music, but for the things he said in his songs. One big controversy was about his song, Kim, where he rapped about problems with his wife. Many people thought the lyrics were too violent. Others said he was just sharing his pain through art. Eminem explained that music helped him deal with hard feelings. He was not telling people to do bad things. He was telling his story. Eminem also got in trouble for using bad words about people from different groups. Some people said his songs were offensive to women and the LGBTQ+ community. This made many people angry. He later said that he did not hate anyone. He was using characters and stories in his songs. But the media still attacked him again and again. Even politicians spoke out against him. Some leaders in the U.S. government said his music should not be allowed. They thought it was dangerous for young minds. But Eminem kept going. He said freedom of speech was important. He had the right to express himself. All the controversy made Eminem even more famous. People wanted to know what he would say next. Some fans loved him more because he was not afraid to speak his mind. Others stopped listening. But Eminem stayed true to himself. He did not try to change for anyone. Eminem also used interviews and music to answer his critics. He showed that he was not just a loud voice, he was also smart and thoughtful. He said his music was like a mirror, showing the world's problems. Even though the media was often against him, Eminem did not stop. He used the hate to make even more powerful music. He turned pain into strength and anger into art. Many fans respected him for being real. In the next chapter, we will explore Eminem's strong relationship with Dr. Dre and how they worked together to build a new sound that changed the world of rap. Chapter 6. Relationship with Dr. Dre and Aftermath Records. One of the most important people in Eminem's life is Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is a famous rapper and music producer. He helped create many big stars in hip-hop. When Eminem met Dr. Dre, his life changed forever. Before meeting Dr. Dre, Eminem was still unknown. He had made a few small albums, but he was not famous yet. One day, a copy of Eminem's music was given to Dr. Dre. At first, Dre thought Eminem was black because of the way he rapped. When he found out Eminem was white, he was surprised. But he did not care about color, he cared about talent. And Eminem had a lot of talent. Dr. Dre wanted to meet Eminem. He invited him to Los Angeles. They met in the studio and started making music right away. Their first song together was called My Name Is. It became a big hit. Dre liked how fast and clever Eminem was. Eminem respected Dr. Dre and worked very hard to impress him. Dr. Dre signed Eminem to his music label, called Aftermath Records. A music label is a company that helps artists make and sell their music. Being part of Aftermath was a big opportunity for Eminem. Now, he had a strong team and a famous name behind him. Together, Dr. Dre and Eminem made many successful albums. Dre helped produce the music, and Eminem wrote the lyrics and rapped. Their teamwork was special. They trusted each other. Dr. Dre gave Eminem freedom to be himself, and Eminem listened to Dre's advice. They became more than business partners. They became good friends. Dr. Dre also helped Eminem stay focused. When Eminem felt stressed or tired, Dre reminded him why he started. Dre supported him when people attacked him in the media. He believed in Eminem when others did not. This strong relationship helped Eminem become a better artist. Eminem always showed respect to Dr. Dre. In many songs, he talks about how Dre gave him a chance. He says that without Dr. Dre, there would be no Eminem. He even calls Dre his mentor, like a teacher or guide. Because of Dr. Dre and Aftermath Records, Eminem had the tools to succeed. He got better music production, better promotion, and better support. His albums sold millions, and he became one of the biggest stars in the world. Later, Eminem started helping other artists, just like Dr. Dre helped him. He started his own label called Shady Records. He signed new rappers and helped them grow. This shows how much he learned from Dr. Dre. The relationship between Dr. Dre and Eminem is one of the most important partnerships in music history. It was built on trust, hard work, and respect. In the next chapter, we will learn about the personal struggles and addiction that Eminem faced, even during his success, and how he fought to take control of his life. Chapter 7: Personal Struggles and Addiction. Even though Eminem became rich and famous, his life was not easy. Behind the music and success, he had many personal struggles. One of the biggest problems he faced was addiction. Addiction is when a person cannot stop using something harmful, like drugs or alcohol. Eminem's life became very busy after he became a star. He was always working, traveling, and performing. He felt a lot of pressure. People expected him to be perfect. He also had problems in his personal life. He was often in the news because of fights with his wife, his mother, and other people. To deal with the stress, Eminem started taking prescription drugs. These are strong medicines, but he was using them in the wrong way. He took pills to help him sleep, to feel calm, or to have more energy. At first, he thought they helped him. But soon, he could not stop. Eminem became addicted. His body and mind needed the drugs every day. He stopped caring about music. He stopped caring about his health. He gained a lot of weight. He was tired all the time. He even had a near-death experience. One day, he took too many pills and had to go to the hospital. The doctors said he almost died. This was a scary moment for Eminem. He realized he needed to change his life. He decided to get help. He went to a rehab center, a place where people go to stop using drugs. It was not easy. He had to fight hard every day. He felt sick and weak, but he did not give up. Eminem also had to change the people around him. Some of his old friends were not good for him. He needed people who supported his new, healthy life. He also started spending more time with his daughter, Haley. She gave him the strength to keep going. After many months, Eminem became clean and sober. This means he stopped using drugs. He began to feel better. He started writing music again. In 2009, he released an album called Relapse, which talked about his struggle with addiction. Later, he released Recovery, which showed his journey of healing. Eminem's story helped many people. Fans saw that even someone strong and famous could have problems. They saw that it's okay to ask for help. Eminem showed that it's never too late to change your life. Even today, Eminem talks about staying clean. He knows that addiction can return, so he stays careful. He exercises, makes music, and focuses on his family. He is proud of his new life. Eminem's fight with addiction is a story of pain, strength, and hope. He fell, but he got back up. And that is what makes him a true survivor. In the next chapter, we will learn about Eminem's comeback to music and how albums like Relapse and Recovery showed his new strength to the world. Chapter 8: Hiatus and Comeback with Relapse and Recovery. After many years of success, Eminem went through a very hard time. He was fighting addiction and dealing with personal problems. Because of this, he stopped making music for a while. This break from music is called a hiatus. Fans did not hear new songs from Eminem for a few years. Many people wondered if he would ever return. During this time, Eminem was working on his health. He was trying to become clean and stop using drugs. It was not easy. Every day was a struggle. But he knew he had to do it. For himself, for his daughter Haley, and for his future. Slowly, he started to feel better. He began writing songs again. Music helped him heal. In 2009, Eminem made a comeback with a new album called Relapse. This was his first album after the long break. In Relapse, Eminem talked about his dark times. He rapped about addiction, pain, and the things he did when he was not well. The songs were powerful, but they were also sad. He used his music to tell the truth about his life. Some people liked Relapse, and some did not. But everyone could see that Eminem was trying to find himself again. He was not just Slim Shady now. He was a man trying to be better. He said Relapse helped him get his voice back, even if it was not perfect. 1 year later, in 2010, Eminem released another album. It was called Recovery. This album showed a new side of him. In Recovery, Eminem was stronger, healthier, and more focused. He talked about becoming clean, learning from his mistakes, and never giving up. The music had more hope. The songs were full of energy, emotion, and truth. Recovery was a big success. Songs like Not Afraid and Love the Way You Lie became hits around the world. Not Afraid was a message to fans. Eminem was saying, "I'm back, and I'm not afraid to change." Love the Way You Lie, with singer Rihanna, talked about the pain in toxic relationships. People everywhere could relate to these songs. With Recovery, Eminem proved that he was more than just a rapper. He was a survivor. He showed that you can fall, but you can also rise again. He won many awards, and the album sold millions of copies. More important than the awards was the message. You can change your life. You can come back stronger. This comeback was not just about music. It was about personal growth. Eminem became a better father, a better artist, and a better person. He stayed away from drugs and focused on the things that truly mattered to him. In the next chapter, we will see how Eminem's later career continued to grow and how he became a legend in the world of music, even as styles and times changed. Chapter 9. Later Career and Evolving Legacy. After the success of Relapse and Recovery, Eminem proved that he was back. But he did not stop there. He continued to make music and grow as an artist. His later career showed that he could change with the times and still stay true to himself. In 2013, Eminem released a new album called the Marshall Mathers LP2. This album was a follow-up to his earlier hit, the Marshall Mathers LP. Fans were excited to see what he would do next. The album had songs that showed his skills as a rapper. He used fast rhymes, deep lyrics, and strong emotion. The song Rap God became very popular. In this song, Eminem rapped very quickly and showed that he was still one of the best in the world. Eminem also worked with many new artists. He made music with singers and rappers from the younger generation. This helped him stay connected to new fans. He did not try to copy others. He stayed original, but he also kept learning. This is one reason why he stayed famous for so many years. In 2017, he surprised everyone with an album called Revival. This album was more personal and political. He talked about his country, his feelings, and his fears. Some fans liked it, while others were unsure. But Eminem didn't stop. In 2018, he released Kamikaze. In this album, he answered his critics with sharp words and strong rap. He showed that he still had fire in his heart. Eminem also released Music to Be Murdered By in 2020. This album had both old school and new school sounds. It showed that Eminem could still tell deep stories and amaze listeners with his words. The song Darkness made people think about big problems in the world. He used his music to send messages and make people feel something real. Even after many years, Eminem keeps working hard. He performs on big stages and continues to write music. He is no longer just a rapper. He is a legend. Many new artists say that Eminem inspired them. He helped change rap music. He showed that lyrics can be powerful, emotional, and smart. Eminem's legacy is more than just awards and albums. He taught people to speak their truth. He showed that you can come from nothing and still reach the top. He talked about pain, addiction, family, and hope. His music helped many people feel understood. Today, Eminem is one of the most respected names in music. He has fans from all over the world. He is known for his hard work, honesty, and strength. His legacy continues to grow with every new song. In the next and final chapter, we will explore Eminem's impact on hip-hop and cultural influence, and how he changed the world with his voice and his words. Chapter 10. Impact on hip-hop and cultural influence. Eminem is not just a rapper. He is a voice that changed hip-hop and touched the world. His music is powerful, emotional, and honest. He spoke about real life, and many people felt connected to his words. Eminem's impact on hip-hop and his cultural influence are very big. Before Eminem became famous, most big rappers were black. Eminem was one of the first white rappers to become a global superstar. This was a big change in the world of hip-hop. Some people first thought he would not be accepted. But Eminem proved that talent is more important than color. He worked hard and showed respect for hip-hop culture. Because of him, the rap world became more open to everyone. Eminem is known for his smart lyrics and strong emotions. He can rap fast, tell deep stories, and make people think. His music is like poetry. He talks about pain, family, dreams, fear, and hope. He uses rhyme and rhythm to share his truth. Many other rappers look up to him and say he inspired them to write better. His songs also talk about important issues. He raps about mental health, addiction, poverty, and broken families. These are real problems that many people face. Because of Eminem, fans feel less alone. They understand that even famous people have struggles. His music gives them hope and strength. Eminem also changed the way people see rap music. In the past, some people thought rap was only about money and fame. But Eminem showed that rap can be deep, emotional, and artistic. He proved that words have power. Because of him, many people began to listen to rap in a new way. His influence goes beyond music. He appeared in the movie 8 Mile, which told a story similar to his own life. The film was a big hit and won an Oscar for the song Lose Yourself. That song became a message to never give up on your dreams. It is still one of the most famous rap songs in the world. Eminem also helped new artists grow. Through his label, Shady Records, he gave many young rappers a chance. He became a teacher and mentor, just like Dr. Dre was for him. Even schools and universities study Eminem's lyrics today. Teachers say his wordplay and storytelling are very powerful. His music is part of modern culture and history. Eminem's influence will last for many years. He changed music, inspired millions, and broke many barriers. He is more than a rapper. He is a cultural icon. From a poor boy in Detroit to a legend in music, Eminem's story shows that words can change the world. His impact on hip-hop is forever, and his voice will never be forgotten. Thank you for listening to this audiobook. We hope Eminem's journey has inspired you to follow your dreams and never give up. Vocabularies. 1. Addiction. A strong need to keep using something, like drugs or alcohol, even if it is harmful. 2. Hiatus. A break or pause from work or activity. 3. Comeback. A return to success after a time away or after failing. 4. Controversy. A public argument or strong disagreement. 5. Mentor. A wise and trusted teacher or guide. 6. Legacy. Something a person leaves behind that people remember. 7. Cultural influence. The power to change or affect society, style and ideas. 8. Lyrics. The words of a song. 9. Inspire. To make someone feel hopeful and want to do something. 10. Respect. A feeling of admiration or value for someone. Blue Book quiz questions. 1. What is Eminem's real name? 2. What name did Eminem create to show his wild and angry side? 3. What was the name of Eminem's first major hit album in 1999? 4. Which emotional song from the Marshall Mathers LP tells the story of an obsessed fan? 5. Why did some people want Eminem's music banned from the radio? 6. Who gave Eminem his big break and signed him to Aftermath Records? 7. What serious problem did Eminem face during his break from music? 8. What is the name of the album that showed Eminem's return and recovery in 2010? 9. What song proved Eminem could still rap very fast and skillfully in his later career? 10. What movie based on Eminem's life helped him win an Oscar for the song Lose Yourself? Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us grow and bring you more inspiring stories and easy English learning content. Do you have a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video? Maybe a famous person, an invention, or a country? Let us know in the comments or messages. We'd love to hear your ideas. You can find answers in the description. Thanks again, and keep learning with us. See you in the next video.